Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. Covering all of them at once.
Yep.
We don't know when you're going to be watching, but we hope you enjoy it when you do. We are back now with our top 4, this time, signature dining restaurants at Walt Disney World, Florida.
Speaking of covering it all at once.
Well, yes. Normally when we've done these videos, Joanna and I have kind of gone back and forth with our top picks. Now, in this case, we only have actually done, as of now, 4 signature dining experiences. And when we had a discussion about them, we actually ranked them in exactly the same order. So, we're not going to bother going back and forth this time. We might just take turns announcing the number.
Okay.
So, first off, at number 4
is the Fairy Tale Dining at Cinderella's Royal Table in the Castle.
Yes, so this is the castle dining experience. I would certainly recommend that everyone do it once. I don't know if I could recommend doing it more than once. You get to meet all of the princesses. Well, not all of them, but 5 or 6
Number
of
of them.
Quite a few of them. It's a beautiful restaurant. It is actually in the castle. If you're not somehow invited to stay in the private suite at the top of the castle, then it is the only way to get a look inside the castle.
Yes.
It's amazing. It's brilliant. It's a beautiful place. The food was mediocre.
Not the best with
No.
bad.
I wouldn't say it was bad food. I definitely would not say the food's bad. The food was good. But in a classic example of Disney being too good for its own good, good is just not good enough. We had so many great dining experiences at Disney that when the food's good, it seems to let down. That's me, at least.
Okay.
What about you?
I thought the food was good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't
Not
rave
memorable.
about it. No, not memorable. In fact, I can't even remember what I had. I mean, it is a year ago, but there are, like, when we did the table service, like Ohana's, you know.
A year on, you still remember it clearly.
Yeah. And the same with when we did the quick service, the Sasagula.
So, yeah, I think with the fairy tale dining, you're there for the princesses, you're there for the location, you're there for the scenery. You're not really there for the food. I mean, you're going to eat while you're there, but it's not really the reason you're going. Which is why I'd say maybe only do it once.
So then you're there for your autograph books.
Yeah. And to say that you've eaten in the castle.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on then to number 3, California Grill.
Yeah.
Now this one, I will actually say, the food was amazing. I loved the food at the California Grill. But there's a caveat to that. I loved it because it was a 2-credit meal on the dining plan, and we had credits to spare. If I had been paying the $70 or $80 or $90 a plate
For the main
course that I had,
fries.
I would not have loved it nearly as much. The restaurant is beautiful. It's lovely. You have a wonderful view of the Magic Kingdom. There are viewing platforms out to the sides where you can walk outside.
Yeah, they open the doors out when the fireworks are due.
So you can stand out there and watch the fireworks outside. They pipe the music in. So you get a great view of the fireworks. You can actually even sit at your table and watch the fireworks if you have a good seat. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, but that was because it was on the dining plan and we weren't paying for it.
Big place.
Yeah. And I think it is
busy.
overpriced if you're not using credits.
And also, I don't think it really helped. Our service seemed really, really slow. We seemed to be in there forever.
Yeah, plan a good 2 or 3 hours, unless our server was just specifically slow.
It was good.
He was good. He was energetic. He was happy. He was in a good mood. He was positive. But it just seemed to take a long time.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a long night.
Yeah. But a good one. All right. Moving on then. Number 2
is Mickey's Backyard Barbecue.
Yeah, so we are now heading over to Fort Wilderness to the barbecue. This was a lot of fun.
It was. Maybe it helped because we had young children.
Yeah, we had our grandkids with us. This is a outdoor pavilion with lots of long picnic tables, basically. Now, if you do have a wheelchair, then you do have a spot on the end reserved for you.
You do.
I think they actually shortened the bench a bit so that you could pull into the side, so you weren't at the end of the table.
But did I? Oh no, I did sit around the side.
Yeah, but it does mean that you are if you are in a wheelchair, it does mean you are at the back of the show.
But you still got a good view.
Yeah, you've got a good view because of the way that they angle the tables so that they're lengthwise pointing at the stage. You can actually see across. You can see down the table at the stage without having to worry about either turning funny or having people in front of you. There's a lovely show. There's some rope tricks. There's some characters. There's some songs. There's some dancing. You get to meet Mickey and... Was it
Goofy or Pluto?
I think it was Mickey and Pluto, and then Chip and Dale.
Okay, right. Again
in their cowboy gear.
It's a year ago. But
Yep.
the food was barbecue.
Food was barbecue, yeah. Ribs, burgers, hot dogs. I think there might have even been some brisket. You had some mac and cheese. You had some corn. It was just really good barbecue. And it was a buffet. All you can eat. Included the drinks and everything else with it. It was a brilliant evening. I had a lot of fun with it. Now, I do believe they are only doing it a couple days a week, so you need to pay attention to when you're trying to book it so that you can get to it. And make sure you give yourself plenty of time to get to Fort Wilderness. Excuse me. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
Moving on then to our number 1.
You get to announce this.
And it's right back to Fort Wilderness, just a 5-minute walk from where they have the barbecue, the Hoop-de-Doo Music Review. Now, if you have not experienced this show...
it's different, and I will say, we had no children with us.
No, we didn't.
So, that hasn't coloured our judgment.
Yeah.
So it was.
It was brilliant.
It was just us, and it was brilliant.
There's a lot of crowd interaction. It is a dinner show, so they perform on stage and in some cases off stage while your food is being brought around to you. The food includes fried chicken and ribs and all the sides and fixings that go along with it.
Yes, salad.
Salad. I never mentioned the salad.
Strawberry shortcake for dessert.
Strawberry shortcake at the end, including an entire musical number based around strawberry shortcake.
And also, it's all you can drink, isn't it?
All you can drink, soft drinks, beer, and sangria.
Yeah. Wine.
And wine as well.
Yeah, there was some wine.
So, yeah, it was really fun. I got into a little bit of trouble during the show.
Yeah, because he wasn't interacting. He was eating a rib.
Yeah, if they start a song that has hand gestures, you either have to do the gestures or be prepared for them to come shout in your face. I had a lovely interaction with one of the characters there while I explained to him that Milking a cow was fine, but I was eating a rib. So he made the entire audience sing the song again while he stood at our table and made sure I did the hand gestures.
Yeah.
So be game for a laugh. If you're not wanting to interact and have fun, don't go to this show.
You know what I've just thought, really, Whispering Canyon. It's
Whispering Canyon, from our table service dining video,
It's a milder-
it is very much kind of a milder version
Head
of the
down
same kind of
version.
feeling.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have the songs and the dances.
No, you still have the same kind of playful teasing
Yeah,
and
you do.
interplay with the ketchup shouting and
Yeah.
the getting put in
So-
jail.
I just thought about that.
Yeah, there is a very similar vein to the two. But one is a table service meal and the other is a signature dining show.
I would definitely go back to the Hoop to do a review.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Also worth noting there that this one we did not use dining credits
No,
for.
we paid cash.
There are 3 tiers of seating for it. And basically where you are in the room is determined by your tier. And if you are paying with the dining package, you only get tier 3.
That's up on the balcony.
That's up on the balcony.
But then the cast members do go up there.
Yeah, cast does go up on the balcony. You might actually, if you're not wanting to do hand gestures and things, get away with a little bit more if you're on the balcony. Because maybe they won't notice you or maybe they won't come from the stage. Don't know.
We were sitting right at the front.
We got put right at the front.
Now, whether that was because I was in a wheelchair or what.
I don't think it was. I think it was because I booked as tier 1 seating. Tier 1 is the front half of the room. So we were kind of guaranteed to be fairly close. But we got lucky and had a table that was literally front and center. Yeah, lots of fun. Lots of chicken and... they bring the food out to you. They bring you literally a metal bucket of fried chicken. And they tell you if it's empty, just bang the bucket and they'll bring some more.
No,
We didn't actually get that many refills because there was so much food already.
I didn't want any refills.
I think I got 1 refill while we were there of food and then a few drinks. But it's rowdy, it's lively, it's singing along and shouting and hooting and hollering and, this half of the room shout louder than that half of the room and, it's just a lot of fun. Just, if you're up for a good time, you want a laugh, and you don't mind a bit of silliness, just get to that show.
Go to the Hoop to do a review.
Yeah.
I think it's the longest running.
It's the longest
dinner show.
running stage show
Stage show.
in America.
And I think there's good reason for it.
Yeah, it's
And
timeless.
long may it rain.
Definitely. It is a timeless show. You get some of the playful elements. Just thinking of other similar things. You're on about Whispering Canyon. I also get a very strong vibe of the same kind of playfulness that you get during the Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, I was going
Now, it's
to
live
say,
actors
yeah.
rather than the bears, but that same kind of puns and
Well,
playfulness.
maybe that's just what we like, that sort of
Maybe.
thing. Could be
But
us.
it's an amazing show, and I can't recommend it highly enough. Again, you're making your way over to Fort Wilderness, so make sure you get there in good time
Yeah.
to get checked in so that you're not late. I can only imagine the kind of ribbing that you would get from the cast if you walked into that show late. I can remember a couple people getting shouted at because they got up from their table halfway through to go to the bathroom. Yeah, it's a fun show, and it's about, about 60 to 90 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good show, lengthwise as well.
They have
Yeah.
more than one sitting.
They have 2 or 3 sittings.
There was 3 that night. We
Yeah,
went,
I think it depends on what night it is, whether they have 2 or 3. But yeah, just get there and see it. Yeah, so that is our top 4. Well, our 4 that we've done in order.
That's why they're our top 4.
Yes.
We've only done 4.
So, by all means, we've said this a couple times in other videos, but we are heading back in 2019. If there are any other signature restaurants that you would like to know more about, that you think we should try, comment below. Let us know. We're already thinking that we might do the Polynesian luau, because that is another dinner show that we've not done yet. That would round out the barbecue and the hoop-de-doo. But yeah, let us know where's worth going to. Where have you eaten that we haven't, that you think would make its way into our top list if we ate there? Please, just give us some feedback.
Yeah.
Until then, like, subscribe, and we'll see you later on with some more Disney videos. Bye-bye.